Going for the true counter here.
Prepare for battle.
Game number 3. This is what we hoped for.
Are you aware of what No Tail's FP stuff is golden one is? I just want you to click it.
We have one here.
Right here.
This golden one. C9 ladder.
Battery assault into the stun.
It's going to be close to a first blood. Down fairy fire. They'll need one more. They got it.
That was the last hit, too.
Okay. Fantastic start for Nigma.
And he didn't skill anything either because he wasn't sure. He's like, oh, is this worth it? You know, he's talking to Lift and he takes the pennies, but of course, when you really want to chant, you want to be stuck on the one of it. And my control, he ran up first, ate the first big wave, and now he's grabbing the second bottom service.
Get a double wave.
Yeah, he's just stacking and TPing. And No Tail instantly TP's bottom and says, okay, I can't do anything top because the waves is going to be in a weird spot, so I'm going to come down bottom. Help my
Go on
Kunkka.
mid one. He's going to need it. No Tail only level 1, not able to put out too much sustain, and they will find the kill. Kuro takes credit for that.
No Tail even self-salving too, so not able to get that for the save.
Costly.
Normally.
I saw Saksa was jungling a little bit. Now he's coming up top here with the Centaur, but GH here playing interference with the battery assault.
Mind control should be good. Saksa actually ends up taking quite a bit of damage in return. So looking at the mid, Meepo versus Elder Titan. This is where my eyes want to be, Trent.
Very true. So, all right, if you guys haven't seen Meepo vs. Elder Type before, the whole thing is that you have your Astral Spirit, stacks and levels on this bad boy, and it gets bonus damage per hero. And every Meepo, well, that counts as a hero. So that's why it's counted. You're welcome.
And the natural order is pretty good against Meepo because he's very stat heavy.
He's a big agi man.
Reduces a fair amount of Meepo's physical survivability. Hence, Gyro and Kunkka will do a lot of damage to those Meepos once we get into the mid game.
It's true.
It's a counter on a couple of levels. And ET, you know, he gets a weird rap, but Earth Splitter is one of the best scaling ultimates. So remember, its percentage of max HP is damage.
And it's not split around too strangely anymore. It is half magic and half physical, so it can do all right based on your different kinds of resistances.
Tail bottom lane, that's going to be another kill. A bounty claimed by Kuroki this time. Beautiful young vengeful spirit in the bottom lane. Finds a second kill. Trying to get in No Tail's head.
I think mid one's
He's voice line and they're tipping.
just dead. What?
Huh?
Yeah, I have no idea why he stayed there.
Oh, my bad.
I mean, he just
went
walked
back to
back
look at
into
mid.
them. I don't have a good explanation. They just literally sat by this tree. He walked back to the lane, and they just walked out and stunned him again.
That'll happen to you.
I tells you.
This is not a core revenge. She's got magic missile before
All right,
level 9.
give it to him, Tom. He's got the
So let's look at the damage here. Plus 103. Yeah. So Elder Titan gets to basically create double damage runes for pretty cool.
Yep.
Up top, the Doom getting harassed pretty hard, as one would expect.
Where are you going?
Fail, having a fine time in this lane.
Well, it's gonna be a lot of damage to the Blightstone. I think he's dead.
An even better time in this top lane.
Down bottom, mid one again. Dead.
Pushing it a little too hard. Still 3 heroes lingering nearby. The Wisp is sitting mid. It's almost like OG were thinking there was going to be a rotation mid onto Thompson and No-Tail was hedging his bets. But it goes the other way.
And GH also gonna interfere again. They can't come in with the tether to maybe help for a chase down onto Weehaw. Weehaw is just gone to the jungle though. He knows he can't just like sit mid and get as much farm. He'll just get more in the jungle than he will contesting with the ET right now.
All right.
So GH is gonna leech here instead.
Net worth-wise, still okay for Meepo. And even with those kills, Gyro and Luna still pretty even. Because don't forget that Doom took a tumble.
Mid one's just jungling though.
Radiant's bottom tower
At 5
is under
minutes, that's
attack.
pretty rough. Can't even get the bounty rune. No-Tail's going in, but no, he does not want to die. Unfortunately, he killed mid one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is not looking great. GH has closed the gap, and now mid one is going to walk around to the creeps, gets off the torrent, but there's some power cogs there. Captain, we got another kill over. Up top now, mind control. He's going to get going on. So same story. Different side.
Oh, man, these guys are having a lot of fun. Lots of tips back and forth here between these two squads.
The only disparity here is that it is Sumail actually picking up the kills, whereas down bottom it's been the Venge actually killing.
Thompson mid.
Thompson, he's taking tower shots, dude. Thompson knows limits here. Soxa coming in to reset. Maybe they can turn onto the Meepo. No, it's GH. Battery assault. He gets stapled. That's a plus 180 on the ET.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Stun. Getting the regen, though. Well, I thought Battery Assault was going to win that duel until I realized how much damage was on the ET.
Yeah. That Spirit was just in time. Already has the medallion dead. And don't have to buy boots, obviously, because you're Ench. Fast. Speaking of boots, phase boot's now done up there, so harder to escape if you want to try and contest in the lane again for Weehaw. So he's just going to keep farming up in the jungle. Really, the only counterplay to the ETs are just kind of trying to ignore him. Mid one needs to get level 6 ASAP so that they can just start smoking and chasing whoever they want to kill. Probably needs to find somewhere to do it.
Horde's trying to figure out where to go. Each of them with a smoke right now. Make this rotation up to the top lane. They're trying to bait with mind control a little bit. That's a Radiant ward up top. That was OG pinging it out.
Radiant's middle
Meepo
tower
in the
is
jungle
under
finds
attack.
himself an arcane ring. And Miracle
That's a casual
down bottom.
DD for Thompson. Hard to really make any kills happen though, because everyone's sitting under vision right now. For Nigma, they're like under their own tower and everything. Although they're still diving.
I don't know. They're gonna make a fool out of you here, bud.
Kuro was just playing for it because he had the vision, right? So, of course, they now know that he had a ward, but it is expiring soon anyway. So they try and bring a sentry. I don't think. Oh no, there's one on that courier, so he'll get the gold from this, even though it was gonna expire
He
soon anyway.
Bumps into GH. Dude, look at this damage. He's about to 3-shot him.
He is plus 337.
That would have been a 3-shot.
Oh, Weehaw's
They
dead.
find Weehaw.
Here.
He's in big trouble.
Look, they're trying to stop him first. Smack.
Leap, follow
Smack.
damage. Too much, dude.
Normally.
Oh, I hate her too. Oh, GH. Oh, you better win this. Oh, man.
He gets it. GH living life on the edge.
I have not looked at Miracle in the longest time.
No, he just chilling.
All right, hold on. Do my eyes deceive me here?
There's no way he's getting greed. That's crazy.
Is this a thing?
All right, hang on up top. We're gonna see a fight break out. No tail low, but Sumail might turn this. GH goes down. Mind control in big trouble. It's gonna be another rocket barrage. Sumail gets it. That is scary. Meanwhile, mid, they do find the kill on Mihad. Thompson finding credit for that one. Now that is 3 down. 2 cores.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, I've looked through a lot of their games recently, and I haven't seen this. I mean, I might have just missed it. But this would be a first for me, so I welcome to see it.
I guess my question would be why? How is this better on Luna than...
Well, it's not the Luna. It's because of the game, right? It's because of the armor.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so it's like a response to this natural order of I just need some plus armor and an item that's not...
It gives him
useless.
a bunch of flat armor, and it gives plus 10 armor when you're below 20% HP.
Yeah.
Radiant are
That's
scanning.
the best I got.
But is that worth the opportunity cost of Luna being able to do damage? Feels a little all in on Meepo doing the right clicks for you.
I mean, you have a Meepo.
But I think you're still going to need Luna to do some damage.
Well, I mean, she's only trading it up for treads. It's not like the biggest... Well, okay. I mean, obviously, there's a big sunk cost, I suppose. Yeah.
And also just, you would maybe go Mask of Madness first item as a farming tool. I'll hold this thought, though, as we see a fight in the Dire jungle as Kuro goes down.
Is under attack.
A little hyper-aggressive there, perhaps. But, yeah, it's that opportunity cost. I guess she did go Helm of the Dominator, so she did get that farming item. But, like, Yasha helps you farm faster.
Rock it on!
I welcome our new Guardian Greaves Overlord.
Attack.
I do love Greaves. They're one of my favorite items.
Yeah, there you go. See? You're already ahead of the curve. Now, we're working on that top tower for quite a while with No Tail and Sumail. But, this was a long time coming, these guys on the same team with the whole rhyming thing. How did this never happen before? So, thankfully, we can all enjoy it. But they weren't able to get the top tower. They'll rotate mid to get the more important one anyway, since Thompson's been zoning everyone out of here for so long. Now they want this kill. They got the swap. They're going to go for it. The swap into the cogs. Oh, he's not popping the cogs.
And Thompson should be in trouble. Plenty of
Didn't even need it. Nice.
Even a hook shot.
I was worried that the creeps were going to get there, but the other creeps were far enough ahead that it wasn't going to wreck the battery assault. So not needing the cogs is always the best, right? You don't want it to screw up your Meepo.
Now bottom. For a dive on Miracle. They won't find it. Instead, Kuro gets a swap. Now No Tail comes in, looking to save Sumail. Mid one reinitiates.
Has Eclipse.
On to Kuro. OG might still have the advantage here. Creeps. Not many nearby. The Eclipse does a lot of damage, but no kills. Mid one still up. Sumail sustaining. They do finish off mid one. GH still pressing forward. It's OG that are running out of resources now. They trade 1 for 2. Soxa finished off. Ends up great for Nigma.
Yeah, that wasn't looking too hot the second he dropped the Eclipse, but able to get the cleanup right after, so.
I mean, so, Trent.
Yeah.
Does this open up for a potential Aghanim's?
I was thinking the same thing.
Because he went cast range over attack speed.
Yeah.
And arcane boots are actually legit on Luna if you're going for this spellcaster Luna.
Under attack.
I do think the Aghanims is actually pretty good because not only lets you cast it on top of people and on location so you can use it without compromising your position, but it increases the total beam count on one person and the speed that they come out. So it's a substantial amount of burst damage.
It's very good versus IO +1.
A relocate,
right?
yes,
Because
exactly.
the whole problem with IO +1 is you can only hit each one of them 5 times, and the natural restoration from the IO just basically negates your Eclipse. But if you remove that beam out and you do it on 2 people,
yes,
you actually double how much damage you do. It goes from 5 beams each to potentially 9 each.
yes. And at level 18 with the Ags, that's 18 beams.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of damage.
Oh man, that was a close hook shot.
Oh, they'll find mind control up top. Pick off there.
Gotcha.
It has some potential. Down bottom lane now. Fight. Wisp down low. The mid one. He's still alive in the front line. Meatball hops in. This is looking good for Nigma. They found 2 already, and Sumail's left
just got eggs.
Reinforcements coming. Aghanim Scepter might find GH. It's close. Hellbear Smasher trying to chase
Good luck,
him down.
GH.
And they found it. But still good for Nigma. It's 1 for 2.
Riha is still lurking nearby here. I get that Miko out of there.
Yeah.
I guess there is no instant stun if the Kunk is dead, right?
Are fortified.
Correct, I believe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Going for the Aghanim's. Now, what does the Ags do on him, dude?
Radiant's bottom
It's
tower
Astral
has
Spirit.
fallen.
Causes you to become spell immune for 2 seconds per enemy hero affected.
Yeah, this is what you do when you play versus the Meepo. This is how it's done.
Yeah, that sounds pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Much better than the old ET Aghanim.
Oh yeah, the one where
the ultimate.
No, there was another one, but we'll get to that after. As GH catches 2 in the cogs. Might be treating time for Nigma though.
Miracle on the run. He does have an Eclipse. Ooh. GH comes back out. So much damage. Thompson able to bring him down. Meepo poofs out. He's at plus
yeah, you better run
5 right now. I don't think there's any hope for mind control here. Thump.
What a chase.
And the Torrent, but don't worry, they've got a homing missile.
It's coming out of hell there.
What was the Ags in between?
It used to be that when you were channeling your stomp, you were spell immune. And then for every person you stomped, you kept 2 seconds after.
Ah, okay. Wisp also gets caught on the back line. They want more. Called down just barely off the mark. Mid one still leading the charge. About 10 seconds till another X comes up. Kuro with a good swap gets him back up to the high ground, drops a counter stun. Weehaw thinking about initiation. GH is in.
It's got a DD.
Hook shot, mid one in trouble. GH also gonna fall. The Kunkka just barely gets
Weeha's going in.
Now it's gonna cost Kuro.
He's trying with the DD. He's trying to fight the counter.
Now the Eclipse topped him. He's trying to do what he can, but it's just too much magic damage.
Nice ghost
OG lose 2 big cores, 15 to 15. It is a bloodbath in the river.
Nicely played. Good job there from both the Luna and the Meepo. Like they really need to clean up that fight, and going for that DD first from Weehaw very much helping there. They're chasing after more. They get the net.
Yeah, they want Soxa. It's a tough kill because of the untouchable, and now the little wisps come out on top of the tether, and it's actually a lot of sustain. Still a tier 1 standing. OG, they TP in, looking to counter this potentially, but Nigma make it back.
I mean, one couldn't get the long-range torrent for the catch.
Okay, Mech is out on Miracle, now farming up the Greaves recipe.
And there it is, queued up into the Aghanim's as expected. I mean, it makes sense, right? If you're going Greaves, it's kind of the only path after.
Got in, but relocate.
It's all about the Meepo.
All about the Meepo.
Normally.
Aghanims. Thompson's already got his. Well, just about.
And we got a lot of eggs this game. Thompson, Sumails, Miracles.
Sunspan Wet Dream.
Yeah, I tell you.
What do you think about the Clockwork Aghanims?
I wish it was, I don't know, like
weird one.
Seen. There's some potential if he could be played as a core better, like it would be kind of cool because you could like get a dispel hero like an Abba or something, and you could let him use the Aghanims and then just dispel him after.
Yeah.
But a 4-second stun is kind of brutal.
I sort of miss his old Aghanim.
Yeah, me too. I definitely do.
That old Beastmaster, it just makes hook shot better. It was kind of like a Rubik style Ag.
It was so fun though.
Like,
being able to hook shot over and over again.
However, hook shot's down to a 30-second cooldown at level.
Yeah, but it was like what, like 12 or something? Like
something like that.
You could like hook shot and do your stuff, and then 4-step away, hide in the trees for a second. The fight's still going on.
You could pretty easily run out of mana if you were spamming that shit short.
It was fun though.
I liked it. Mind
Relocate
control
up top. They're just gonna follow the wave. They can't catch up to mind control.
MKB, big item for Sumail.
Oh, they see that courier going down. They know that's
under attack.
The Thompson, the ET. They have a ward too. They saw him. They know he's down here. They're on the hunt.
They've killed his courier. But now with the Ags, he might actually have some options.
He does indeed, but they have a swap.
All right, teammates coming in, but I don't know if they can get here in time. Thompson just going to go down.
Yeah, they're getting out of there. Smoked up and still tethered. They popped the smoke on the IO. They're retreating into their own territory.
You just a little too far. Another swap from Kuro. Kuro will survive the initial onslaught. GH puts really beautiful combo from mid one, using the cogs against him. GH, Kuro, and Weehaw all sidelines. They're going to find another. It's going to be Miracle left all alone. He's going to have no chance to live here. Not even the mech will keep him alive. An ultra kill for Sumail. He had a double damage.
Yeah,
Trent.
yeah. We often call the Aghanim's the DD rune, but then when you give another DD rune on top of that, it's pretty good.
It's a little hard to see too, with like the tether on top of him. There's all these other blue particles.
Yeah.
I didn't quite notice it at
Radiant's
first, but then I noticed how much damage he was doing.
It was kind of deserved after Weehaw got the last one and the other team fight.
True.
It evens things out a little.
Brilliant setup though from the Kunkka to capitalize on those cogs and the clockwork. That was sort of what you were talking about. You have to be a little careful when you're playing clockwork with a meatball on your team because you have potential to blunder. That's, borrow a chess term.
Is that a chess term?
That's what they refer. That's how they refer to their mistakes. Yeah, like, oh no, I blundered. He blundered. I see. Yeah.
Dude, I blunder in Dota all the time. We can use that here too.
Thank you, Hikaru.
We blundering on Sumail. Not able to get the kill. What a blunder. You know, we need Sniper with his blunder bus.
We do. Stun on the top. Weehaw, he gets pulled back. Uh-oh. Trying to poof out. Kuro sacrifices himself for the greater good. Hungry for more. They smoke up.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
All right, where you grew up, did people use the
Radiant's
phrase
top tower
smoked
is
them
under
as in like
attack.
you hit something? Like if you were playing baseball and you like smoked one out of the park?
I mean, if someone said that, I would know what it means, but I can't recall a time when someone
Or like
knocked
he's
one
like,
out of the park in kickball and then looked at me and said, smoked
it's
them."
usually used in the context of like punching someone, like you smoked him or something. Is that not? Because I said that once at a Dota tournament, and all the other talent were like, "What the hell are you on?" They had never heard that, and I was really confused. And now every time I hear it, because it's very common here, every time I hear it, I just think like, see,
I think
I'm
the
not crazy.
The only time I would really hear that is like track and field. Like you're running fast. I smoked it.
Oh
like,
yeah, we use it like that too.
soccer.
But it's mostly
You know,
used
like
as a
if-
physical thing.
Like our
for sure.
fastest player, if he would get a breakaway, come back like, dude, you smoked the defense, man. You smoked them. That's like running, I think, is the only connotation I would hear that.
Oh well, there you go.
So yes, kind of, but no.
But not really.
Say none of the cool kids would say.
By far the worst linguistical thing that Atlanta Canadians do is they add S's to the ends of sentences. I got rid of it very early
Like
in my
what?
life. But like, no, not sentences, sorry, but they to anywheres and everywheres. Oh god, I can't stand hearing that. Ooh, drives me
That's
crazy.
the classic Jersey thing. They say use. You plural instead of
Dire's
y'all.
middle tower is under attack.
Use hungry?
Ew, that sounds disgusting.
It's awful, dude. That's South Jersey. All right, we got a smoke on smoke.
Oh man.
LD knows.
I'll
Shout
use
out to
blundering.
Jersey.
Use blundering, guys.
Mid
They're
one
smoking
smoke
into
breaks
him.
first. GH might have an opportunity to initiate. Both sides kind of staring each other down, and there it is. Hook shot close range onto the Kunkka. Kunkka falling quick, but mid one does have some backup. Tops into the back line. There's the Eclipse, though. Mid one falls first.
Oh, it's Thompson. He's smoking him.
Turning into a spread out fight. Thompson just charging the back line here. He's whisked up. He's got the damage. He hits hard. They've got the Doom, though. That'll finish off No Tail. GH still alive. Miracle low. The Doom was actually on Thompson. My mistake there is now Sumail's in trouble. OG dive too deep, and they get punished hard. Nigma break it up. They get the triple kill on Weehaw, and they have taken this fight and reclaimed some momentum in this game.
And
That's
right
a 3K
into the
swing.
Roche pit. Man, that was all gyro. When you look at the damage, Thompson didn't get anything off in that fight, really. You know, like 1,800 damage. It was just Sumail trying to swing for the fences, but not enough to carry them through.
Wow.
6.5k.
6.5K.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It's a pretty good initiation from the Clockwork. Really awkward with both sides smoking up and then revealing each other, but not wanting to initiate poorly. And it did end up costing mid one.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Jeez was going for the hook shot, and the creep got in the way. Almost caught Soxa, but could have been bad. There were a lot of heroes respawning.
Dude, look at Miracle. He's getting the Aghanim's. He's got the.
Dude, he's been working on it for like 10 minutes at this point. What are you talking about?
Well, still, I hadn't clicked on him.
Ah, geez.
Last I clicked on him, he was getting the Greaves, and we hadn't seen the Agony.
I need an observer back so you can actually listen to me.
Well, you know, I gotta focus
Pop
on
tart
things.
X down bottom on Miracle and a relocating in.
Gonna be in some trouble. Does have some support. Swap from Kuro. Not gonna be enough. That's a bounty claim, and Kuro goes for the TP. Also punished. But dude, full spellcaster Luna. This is great.
The
Well,
first
we'll
team
see
I
if it's
remember
great.
doing that was actually OG. The old OG back at Boston Major, I feel like.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Mid one just runs high ground. I got one, guys.
Yeah, hook shot in from GH.
Radiant's bottom tower
They'll push him back.
He actually had to do that to live. If he survives, that was sick. Because he broke up the combo. But it looks like with his sleep, he's probably... He could smoke for the flat cannon. Ah, he's going to get X.
He gets X again, mid one. I
think he's
drops
fine.
the combo. Not enough damage. GH is good. Focusing on the
Radiant's
tower now
middle
up
tower
top.
is
Oh,
under attack.
sorry, swap.
Dire's top tower.
All right, they are going
is
to
under
TP back. Say Weehaw did some pretty decent pressure to that tower. E-Blade, net. Nigma ready to defend. Are OG going to force the issue here? Maybe better question, do they need to force the issue here? Getting everyone on Nigma to come back home.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
God, skip.
Barely alive, but no, he'll fall, and that's the dieback. Sumail is just too big. The raid boss they can't bring down. They'll trade
Radiant's
Thompson
middle tower
for most
is
of the
under
Nigma
attack.
squad. OG, are
Radiant's
they
middle
actually going to be able to
tower
end
is
here?
under
Second tier 4 falls.
Radiant's ancient
Sell it all,
is under
Miracle.
attack.
Sell the race bands. Sell the wand.
This might actually be a time to try it.
I don't think he has enough. I think you have to sell the helm, too.
Yeah. I mean, they're so low, though, that the Aghanims might pick up a couple of kills. They are starting to sustain back up. They
Radiant's ancient.
They try to hold this throne. OG trying to make a show out of this. Sumail getting close to the well, but does come back. They're not really hitting the throne right now. Nigma respawning. The buyback from Do. I think OG are about to get punished here. Sumail not going to sustain this time. No Tail's like, yo, guys, I'm out.
Oh,
Wait. He cancels it. He wants the kill on GH, sets it up with mid one, but Sumail is dead, and OG will be punished for this attempt to end the game. No Tail trying to get mid one out, sustaining as much as he can. Another through, but he falls. No Tail taking a lot of loose
Oh my God.
Miracle will help finish him off. It's a triple for mind control. Zoxa now the only one left alive. No way he's getting out of this one. And
Yeah,
we might
that
get
usually is
see
the
that
one way to
end.
get someone out of a fight, though.
Okay.
They're going for the fast.
Is under
Buyback
The
from
throw.
OG.
There he, oh, no.
You know, No Tail's like, hey, Sumail, you want to just end this right now? That's a dieback on No Tail. Miracle, if only he had the Aghanims.
They have Crimson. Crimson.
If only he had the Aghanims. He's going to die, though, and now it's Sumail versus Mind Control. He should win this battle, especially with the help of Zoxa.
Oh, no,
But now
Zoxa,
GH and Weeha's here. Uh-oh, Sumail has to back out. Thompson, though, coming back into the fray. They're a little bit afraid of this Astral. Out comes the Earth Splitter. Sumail does live. Now he gets the BKB charges, plus 460. Kuro's down. They're going to find GH. He gets stapled to death also. OG finding the most stressful way to close this out possible with a dieback on the Wisp.
They're still doomed.
Radiant's ancient.
Meepo's still alive. Could go for the jump with Thompson. He's trying to punch it. He does turn for the heroes. He's doomed, but that's not going to stop him from right-clicking Sumail. He falls, but so does the throne. JT, OG take the game in pretty ridiculous fashion. That was
That was excellent. That was a great ending.